Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today as we're talking about tomorrow's big Monday Night Raw show coming to you live, January 9th, coming to you live from New Orleans in the Smoothie King Arena. I honestly have been lucky enough to be into the Smoothie King Arena once. I went to the WWE Hall of Fame WrestleMania 30 weekend. I went to Monday Night Raw there during WrestleMania 30 weekend. Honestly, they're trying to make this one of the biggest Monday Night Raws that they've had in a long time for the reason of a lot of people are thinking WWE is going to be announcing WrestleMania 34 coming to New Orleans on Tuesday in a press conference that'll be held. I can remember the WrestleMania 30 press conference where they announced it. They streamed it live on WWE.com. They honestly, treated it like somebody was winning the Super Bowl, and this was a big ordeal. They had The Rock there. At the time, he was WWE champion. They were making it seem like The Rock was going to have a match. Of course, The Rock did not wrestle at WrestleMania 30, but he did make an appearance coming out with Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's WrestleMania, so honestly, anything can honestly happen. After a hiatus of not having a Rock match for a few years, The Rock did have a match that only lasted 2 to 3 seconds, possibly beating King Kong Bundy's record. I don't know if they were blowing that out of the water. I still haven't watched WrestleMania 32 back, but The Rock beat Eric Rowan in that match that brought out John Cena to help fend off the Wyatts. But tomorrow's Monday Night Raw I thought would be built up around the United States Handicap Championship match, but they are treating it as if it's going to be worth $1 million with Roman Reigns defending his championship 2-on-1. But they're really building up the fact that Undertaker and Shawn Michaels are going to be making appearances on Raw. No word on what those are going to be. WWE.com is very faint on what they're trying to do with this. Honestly, I think they're bringing them in for the press conference that's going to be happening on Tuesday. But, why they're there, why not use them on Monday Night Raw, trying to build up some sort of a rating and get some buzz around the Royal Rumble for the show. Definitely, if you've been watching my videos, you can tell that Undertaker is a big part of my plans for WrestleMania 33, hopefully hyping up John Cena beating AJ Styles over on SmackDown for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, then taking the championship to WrestleMania. Whether that means Undertaker wins the Royal Rumble and declares his shot at John Cena, or if somebody from Monday Night Raw wins the Royal Rumble, which then would set up just them making the match out of thin air, because it's a match that everyone's been waiting for, honestly, for years and years and years. Shawn Michaels, when it comes down to it, I don't think there's a great chance of him wrestling in the Royal Rumble, but the last few years, it's been, sort of rumored that, Vince really wants to get Shawn Michaels any way possible. We saw him come out at WrestleMania 32 with Mick Foley and Stone Cold Steve Austin. He got into the ring, he wore his tights, he delivered a super kick, he drank a couple beers with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and celebrated with a New Day. Anything could happen. It could happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's not really wrestling a real match. So it's not Shawn coming out of retirement. It's not Shawn breaking the promise that he made to Ric Flair. It's just coming out, getting a pop, maybe delivering a super kick. If they really could do anything with it, it could be just sort of going after Kane, because Kane broke his record of most eliminations in Royal Rumble history. Maybe that's something that they could do with it. They've been having people left and right declare for the Royal Rumble match itself. Honestly, I think that they could be doing a whole lot more of that. Last week, I believe Titus O'Neil, as well as the New Day, declared themselves ready for the Royal Rumble. I know on SmackDown, Baron Corbin was in. So there are a few names, so a few numbers that need to be there. There are always going to be a few surprise entrance when it comes down to it, but definitely I'm guessing you got to find a way for Seth Rollins to grab a number. We can all cross our fingers and pray that Triple H declares himself for the Royal Rumble, because of the fact he won last year. He would have a great chance of getting himself ready for this year's. Then when you get down to it, will Bayley dethrone Charlotte Flair? Honestly, no. I don't know why we're going to hype about it, but someday Bayley will be champion, but she's not beating Charlotte now. Is Neville our next WWE Cruiserweight champion? Honestly, yes. I don't really care about the Cruiserweights all that much, although I do secretly deep down root for Cedric Alexander and cheer for his Nomar Dar and Alicia Fox stuff backstage. So that is going to be the Monday Night Raw 5-point preview. As always, we will be talking about a few more of these angles that are going to be going down on Monday Night Raw in the upcoming videos, so definitely check those out. And I'll see you guys down the road.